6 is here, and with it comes an archipelago packed full of things to keep you and your guerrilla buddies busy for days. But with such a huge laundry list of liberating to do, you'd be forgiven for rushing off to start your revolution and missing a few things early on.
But worry not, my little freedom fighters, because we've done all the legwork for you, and we're here to point out some of the best weapons, gear, and secrets that can be found on the starting island of Santuario. You're watching gTV, I'm Gus.
I'm Jess, and here's what you can't afford to miss when starting out in Far Cry 6. You're not going to have much luck overthrowing Anton Castillo and his troops if you aren't armed to the teeth. Fortunately, there are 3 unique weapons tucked away, each with a full set of mods attached and a swanky spray job to boot. The first of these is the Autocrat, a jewel-encrusted quick-draw pistol that can be found in the lower section of Fort Quito. It's locked up in a not-so-secure cage that can be easily broken into from the side. You'll be visiting this fortress in an early story mission anyway, so may as well liberate this pimped-out little pistol while you're there. The second is the Humidora, an insane-looking gold shotgun with even more insane incendiary rounds. This funky fire starter is atop the Punto Este lighthouse on the eastern shores of Cordo Key, and after a simple grapple to the top, you'll be ready to blast away baddies in a blaze of glory. And finally, the third unique weapon is El General, a black and gold machine pistol with blast rounds and a serious attitude. Found in the bunker beneath the FN munition storage facility on the western side of the island, you'll need to swipe the keycard on the desk to get access to this brutal little beauty.
Getting to grips with the new gear system is a must, as all equipable items grant you perks and buffs that can come in real handy. So building up your weekend warrior wardrobe as early on as possible will give you a serious advantage before you venture out to some of the tougher islands. This gear is predominantly found in Libertad caches that are dotted all over the place. And the best way to hunt these down is by assisting and freeing any locals caught in a spot of bother, which results in nearby caches showing up on your map. Or you can just keep an eye out for any vigilante vandalism pointing you towards secret stashes. Sometimes you will need to smash your way through to them or complete a puzzle, but trust me, it's worth the trouble. While the gear drops themselves actually change each playthrough, you'll likely find a complete set if you keep hunting around the same area long enough. The most useful of these early on is the parkour set, which provides a serious increase in stamina, especially when your weapons are holstered. This, combined with the speed boost gained after sliding, makes being on foot far more enjoyable, and honestly, it's the only way you should be getting around.
If you, like me, played Assassin's Creed Odyssey and was so scarred by the absolute might and strength of its boars that you vowed to never again take on another video game oinker, you'll be stoked to hear the Piggy Hordes are alive and well in Far Cry 6. There's actually tale of a mythic boar named Mamatito, who's been causing trouble in the northern region of the island. Keen-eyed players may spot notes between NPCs trading ideas on how to kill it. Fire was the frontrunner.
It was either me or you, Mama.
Downing this worrisome warthog will get you his set of tusks. These can be traded later at a guerrilla camp hunting lodge for a nifty reward.
Along with the main quest operations are side quests known as Yera Stories. These unique tales send you all over the map, and none is more epic than the Triada Blessing story picked up from the Ulawa Cave, found just to the east of Clara's camp. This giant grotto is framed with huge cave paintings and spooky symbols that hint of an ancient site full of potential danger and epic rewards. Snooping around inside will get you some time-worn gear, but more importantly, will set you on a quest to recover and return 3 ancient idols from each region of Yara. Where exactly are these idols? What secrets do they uncover? What's behind that wall in the cave, and what epic reward awaits those who complete the tale? We're still yet to find out.
If Far Cry has taught us anything over the years, it's that if we're gonna join the rebellion, revolution, anti-cultist force, what have you, we're gonna do it in style. Far Cry 6 offers up a pretty cool way of doing so by littering the world with spray cans, which you can use to make your guns as pretty or as horrifying as you like. They're a shared resource between all your weapons, so you'll want to choose wisely, but any sick paint job is gonna be sure to add some delightful pizzazz to your dictator overthrowing.
If you're hankering for some of Far Cry's iconic hunting, then you'll be pleased to know that there's some prime spots early on to cast a line or even hunt a buck. And it's more than worth your time, as you'll then be able to trade in your trophies at vendors for parts to further upgrade your weapons and gear. For starters, if you're exhausted from all the uprising, why not mosey on down to the shoreline east of Quarto Key? Here you'll come across a fishing spot ripe with French grunt. What are French grunt, I hear you ask? No idea, but they're certainly a lot prettier than the enormous snook that can be found by dropping a line on the northernmost point of the Cabo de Blon Peninsula. But if fishing is too peaceful and you prefer staring down your cold iron sights at doe-eyed targets, then the southwestern shoreline has all the Bambi mum-murdering mayhem you could ask for.
Venture up toward the northern end of the island on the Kayosaguru Peninsula and you'll spy a tower where you can find a Libertad crate. Fight that vertigo and take a peek over the edge and you'll be able to see a suspicious looking haystack right about where you'd land. While observing it, you'll hear the sound of an eagle, highly reminiscent of the same sound you'd hear in Assassin's Creed when executing a leap of faith. Do not, I repeat, do not assume that this Easter egg extends to granting you invulnerability from heights so long as there's a bundle of hay underneath you. That said, you can find an honor idol down there, so if you did just break both your legs trying to look cool, at least you can grab that for your trouble for a bit of XP. And there you have it, that's everything you'll need to know to pick clean Far Cry 6's starting island before you head off to become the guerrilla hero we all know you are.
Make sure you let us know which of these tidbits you'll be hunting down first, and keep it tuned here to gTV ANZ because we've got plenty more Far Cry 6 goodness to come.
Make sure you're subscribed to us here so you don't miss a thing, and we will see you again soon.